welcome everyone to episode 3 of Dunes of Karak. Unfortunately, you are going to notice that our wonderful Rice is not joining us yet. She might be getting in later today during our session, but she has been axed. She's been cut. She's not made the team. She's caught up in a work meeting, so she might be joining later, or she might be out for this whole session. We'll see what happens. To start us off for today's session, I want to reintroduce everyone again. So if you don't know me, I'm Ikaika. I'm our DM today. And then if you guys want to introduce all of yourselves to everyone and introduce yourselves one more time and who you're playing again today. Someone want to start?
All right. I'm Max. My character is Dregalath Thesganir.
Okay.
Next.
Oh,
Kevin, it's all you.
okay. All right. Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm playing Dr. Aqua.
Is it my turn?
Sure, yeah. I thought Kate would go in the middle somewhere there, but,
I'm X. I will be playing Guffin Dustborn.
And Kate?
I'm Katie, and I'm playing Rector.
Whoa.
Kate, you turn off your...
Oh,
Oh,
Okay, wait a minute.
Katie's
She's
fighting.
at full volume and I cannot hear her.
yeah.
What, Kate? Yeah, bring that closer to you. And we'll do...
Just do sign language.
Is that good?
Wait.
Awesome. We're jerry-rigged as hell right now to fit her into my room and still get it to work, but I think that should work. So you can actually see, hey. I'm in our camera. Look.
I did just say something in sign language.
What?
I know.
Was it an okay thing?
All the deaf viewers.
to all our deaf viewers, this one goes out to you.
I got you.
All right. So I want to kick things off today with I will be doing a recap. But before we do that, I want to get you back into the minds of your characters. Your roleplay starter question for today. All right. We're going to be... I think I gave you that one already. So did I already ask you guys the color you would associate?
No.
No. I want to start there then. Your question for today is going to be, what color do you associate most, one color, with your character? And I want to do the same order. Max, Kevin, X, and then Kate.
Well, I think Draggy, he associates most with the color red. Because he is a tiefling, and he is red. And it also kind of represents his fiery personality.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
boy.
Fiery, you'd say. All right.
I would represent Dr. Aqua with like a neonish green. Because when I think that, I think like snake venomy things, like slithery, and also like potiony,
Yeah, I see it.
Like a
Yeah.
green potion,
Yeah.
a green gulch.
Like a green potion.
Like
Yeah, the
Yeah.
green gulch.
yeah.
Guffin is associated with like a wheat tan, or like the color of Tim's.
Yeah? Do you have Tim's on? Is that canon? I didn't...
No.
Okay. All right.
He has goat hooves, but that's the color of his fur.
I thought the top half was goat.
He's all fur.
Oh.
Goat. He's basically a goat standing.
Oh, okay. All right.
Huge lore drop. Oh my god.
Wow. I didn't even realize. I don't think
He's
I...
like a satyr.
I was not...
Or
I
like
was
the
imagining
top
a
of a
satyr,
goat.
but reversed. Not just
No,
a
it's
satyr, but all
with a
goat.
head. It's not a human with a goat head. It's a satyr with a goat. It's still a satyr
Yeah, okay. All right.
Well, it's
all
a
right.
satyr with a goat head and goat arms and goat
and goat arms.
body.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, satyr with a goat everything.
Vertical.
God.
So he's just
okay.
a very smart goat standing.
Yeah,
Right.
honestly. I'm surprised
I'm
he can,
taller
like...
than a goat would be if goat stood up.
Are you? Goats are pretty, I feel like goats would be pretty tall.
Depends which goat.
All right, Kate, what you got?
I'd say like a dark crimson color, like a dark red.
Copier.
Yeah,
Trying to
that's
take
what I
my
was
damn
thinking.
color.
I was like, damn,
Yeah.
it really is.
I thought you were
Don't
gonna
look
say
at me. Don't look at me. She looking over here for support. What do you want from me? Ah, nice. Okay. So to throw you back into the world, right? Where we left off, you had just entered into a combat situation, right? You're on the hunt for one. Does anyone remember his name?
Yo, give me a second. No.
No, not at all.
Nazim Kalir.
Nazim
40
Kalir.
Dwarf.
He's a
Treason
dwarf.
Brunathar. We have to bring him to Kulad Amalir.
Right. So your current objective off of the job board that you picked was to go on a bounty hunting mission to catch down Nazim Kalir, right? His last known whereabouts were in the town of Shamor, which is up, it's a river town to the north of you. You're just passed through the other town of Kuwain, and after a brief stay there, your guide, or the salesman that you've bought to be your guide, has continued on the journey and is headed up to Shamor to continue the journey. On the way there, the first night went all right. He had a broken cart, though. That was all of last session. And then, where we left off this session, back on the road, you discovered a strange trail. And that trail, almost like a glass-like substance over the sand, bottomed out with a snail at the head. And the snail that you discovered, after like some brief provocation with some spells and messaging and things, it has come at you very aggressively, and we rolled into initiative right as it made a bright, blinding light, which only stunned our poor Guffin. So that's where we pick up today. I believe I have my initiative written down. Ooh, that was
You better.
I'm sick as hell, and
Evan has 18. I have 11. Katie's 4.
yeah, there it is.
2. Bean.
My initiative was definitely like 35, I think.
I think so. I remember that.
I remember that.
This
You might have
is-
flipped the numbers. I think it was
Blinded.
53.
I remember I wasn't blinded. I remember I had.
Yeah, that just okay. Well, all right. Maybe not all of these are complete fact. X, what's your dex score?
My dex is +1, but my initiative's +2. I have a bonus.
Right. Because in a case of a tie, it's still the dex I think that I take though.
Yeah.
Just the
My
plus
dex
one.
is 13.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So order is going to be first. Dr. Akla, you're going to be up first for our combat today.
Go.
Then we're going to move into Guffin, and then after that, we're going to have our snail guy. Then who's up after that?
Me.
No, year before. Then Max.
Oh, then Max.
So then Dreggy, and then on the back end is Merc.
Worst character.
Merc.
Oh, boy. Shame.
Okay. Right. So, let me turn on my music quick, and then I'm ready to go. So the first thing, it's going to be /resume. There it is. Okay. The first thing we're going to do is start out our initiative with, I believe the snail used its, initial attack to blind you, and so I want to start out with Dr. Akla. So this snail has just lunged at you, right? All 5 of its eyes have turned towards you. Remember, it's that reddish color with a blue snail. It's probably roughly the size of like a large cow, you might imagine. So the red eyes on the top of it have turned towards you, are right almost level with the cart, and its shell has lit up, blinding only Guffin, but you guys have all had to turn away for a second to stop yourselves from being blinded. Dr. Akla, you're up. What do you want to start with?
How like slimy does this thing look?
It's probably quite slimy, especially on the underside. Like the shell isn't that bad, and like the top part isn't, but especially like the underside into like where the little mouth is that then comes up on the tentacles, you know? Like I think of a snail as only having like two sides, like the top and the bottom, you know?
Yeah. Okay, well like right at that super slimy bit, I'm gonna fire Firebolt, see if it's like combustible. No?
All right.
Whoop. That is a plus. That's a 10.
10 to hit.
Yeah.
Does not hit. The spell that you're gonna fly, shoot at it. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you're gonna actually roll with disadvantage, but you can roll that again if you want.
That was an 8.
8. Okay, yeah, it still misses.
Hit.
And as your spell careens into the shell of the creature, the shell's actually gonna light up again. There's going to be a blah from the shell as some of the energy reverts backwards. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
16.
16?
Is it against magic?
It is against magic.
Is it against spells?
19.
I would say it's not like a particular spell.
Okay.
Because it's just the magical energy from
Magical
his
effect.
spell.
Okay.
I got
19.
a 16.
So that was a 19, you said? A 16. Kate, what'd you get?
12.
12. And X, what'd you get?
16.
Okay. 16 is above. So the 12's the only below. Both, what's Rice's character? Sam? And did I name? What's the name of my,
Rice.
Oh, Rice Pocket, welcome.
I'm in.
Hey. We're
fighting.
just getting back into our combat session. You're going to be at the end of our initiative. So don't worry, I have a spot for you, but you'll go after all that. Sound good?
Slay. I'm also gonna be cam off for a little while because I haven't eaten dinner yet, and I don't wanna.
That's right. That's right.
I don't wanna put that out there.
Does anyone remember the name of our guide, by the way?
Yes.
What do you have?
What, you don't remember it?
I had it somewhere, but I can't tell you where it is.
Khalid Whatabeer.
Ah, Khalid Whatabeer, right. I think I was drinking a beer at the time.
And his camel is Jimbo.
Got it. So, Jimbo and Sam, you are both unable to dodge out of the way of this reverted energy from Akla's firebolt, but everyone else is going to take half damage. You're all going to take 1 point of damage. Sam, you're going to take 2, along with Merc. You're going to take 2 damage. As some of the energy from Dr. Akla's firebolt reverts backwards and hits some of you. All right. Next up is Guffin. Where are you taking us?
I'm gonna look at Draggy, and I'm gonna say, "Oi, brother, do we want the big one?
Let's do the big one.
You got it." And I'm casting Enlarge on him.
Okay.
So he is now size.
Should just be
Wait.
size large, right?
Yeah, he is now large. Yep.
Do I have to do my thing first, or can it be your
No,
thing
it
first?
can be your thing next.
Okay.
So you get a D4 extra damage on any attack, and you also have advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Then, as a bonus action, in that same movement, I'm then going. So I cast Enlarge on him, and he grows from this short tiefling to a. And I pat him on the back and go, "Get him, Tiger!" And he has Bardic Inspiration, so you get a 1d6 to add to any d20 roll.
Awesome.
Okay.
So, Max, you're feeling all invigorated after he just gave you this great pep talk, and you've swolled. And as you do, the cart begins to as you're swelling on top of the cart. And the wheel you hear is starting to shift a little bit out from under you. But you're now huge. So you're gonna take up like a 10-foot space, I think,
Huge?
like that. Large, not huge.
Large.
Large.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think you'd have resistance on some things. X, do you know?
No, he has advantage on strength checks and saving throws,
Okay.
and an extra d4 damage.
Cool. Awesome. Then that's your bonus action as well. So our snail friend is up. He is going. Who is looking out first? I think was it Dr. Akla. Were you looking out over the trail first?
Maybe.
I think it
We
was
can
either
say yeah.
you or Guffin.
Uh-oh.
One of you want to take the
I'll
fall on
take
this
it.
one?
I getcha.
Wait, Max. It has to be the other way, boss.
No.
Okay. Well,
I think it was Dr. Akla. I think you were looking at it for
Yeah.
like a potion ingredient. And so the snail is going to come level with your eyes, especially because you just fired a firebolt at it.
Yeah.
And it's going to make some attacks against you with its little eyes. Its eyes are going to try to slam into you one after the other. Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
Does a 24 hit?
Yep.
Does a 16 hit?
My AC is 16, so yeah.
Okay.
Hit.
Yep. That's a nat 20. And
sick.
this is this is a 22.
That's gonna do it.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
all of them hit.
All of them hit.
One of them crit too.
One of them
That's
did
okay.
crit. Okay. So
Okay.
It happens to both of
For
us.
the critical, can I cutting words that?
yes, you can. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I have
That's
to
my hero
roll.
right there.
Okay, I roll Bardic Inspiration, so a d6. And that's a 5, so
So that's gonna negate that whole hit and do 5 damage to the creature.
no. It subtracts from their attack roll.
Okay. It was
Cutting
a
word.
was it a natural? So it was a natural 20.
20
Dropping,
minus 5.
so it'll just drop out the crit basically. It's
No.
gonna be
Well, it won't hit him because his bonus, his 16, 20 minus 5.
well,
is,
there's a +5 to hit.
All right. Well,
I see.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not a crit, but
it's not a crit. I take that. That's
Yeah.
huge. Big fan of that. Thank you.
all right.
Yep.
So Kevin, here is your damage. There's gonna be 5 plus
Okay.
7 is 12 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5.
And he's dead.
Each one
The
of those
character's gone.
individually, or
So that's all together.
altogether. That was how much?
I think it's what, a 5, 7, 3, 3, 5, or 4, 4, 5.
7, 4, 4, 5. Oh, we're still alive. That's easy money. We take that.
Oh, fine. All right.
Good.
Oh, he takes that.
Easy. Take that in my sleep.
Yikes. All right. And that wasn't like spell against him, was it? For cutting action or cutting words?
No, that was basically me just shouting.
Okay. Cool. Then that is going to be the snail's turn. Dreggy, you are up.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my 2 morning stars, one in each hand, and I'm a sprint at the snail. All right. I'm going to jump into the air and smack him down on him all at once.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna use my fire rune
Right.
and action surge, and
Okay.
then whenever I smack him, I want to spin around and wah, hit them both again.
Okay. So action surge to get the second hit. First hit, you're activating your fire rune as well, and then action surge to get the second hit. Got it.
So I have advantage on this, or do I add something on this?
You're
Or
getting
both.
advantage because it is a.
Yeah, you don't. I don't think you get advantage, but you can add a d6 if you roll low. You have 1d6 to add.
Okay.
And his large doesn't give him advantage on it.
No.
It just gives him the
I rolled a
actual D4
5.
damage. A 5 to hit.
Yeah.
You could add
So,
the.
If I
the
add
6
6,
if
though,
you
I don't
wanted.
think it'll do anything. Do you think that's right, Xavier?
So, what's your question?
If I add the d6 to
I'll
5,
add d6 to that one.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, well, then I don't hit on the first
The
hit.
first one doesn't hit, so the fire rune can't activate. I don't
All right,
believe.
second action.
Well, you hold on. You have 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, I do. But
2-weapon fighting lets him do 2
Is that just
attacks,
something different?
which uses his bonus action.
And, yeah, and then he can do a third attack with action surge.
Is action surge a? It gives you another full action, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not a bonus action.
Correct. Yeah.
wait,
So you can
two,
do 3
two-weapon
attacks.
fighting does not give me another attack.
Yes,
It does. It uses your bonus action to give you an extra attack.
Yes.
It doesn't say that anyway. There's
It's
two-weapon
two-weapon
fighting. When you
fighting.
engage in two-weapon fighting, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the second
No.
attack.
That's your fighting style. 2-weapon fighting as an action is when you take an attack action, you attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand. You can use your bonus action to take another attack.
With the other
Okay.
hand.
Donk donk.
All right,
We talked about this.
so I roll again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna roll another one.
Okay, 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay,
Do it, dude.
do what?
Add the d6.
All right. 4, so 19.
Hits. Roll damage.
Okay, with the fire rune.
And
So do I roll damage for each Morningstar individually or just one?
just one.
Just one, because
Okay.
this was one of your morning stars to hit. So you'll
1d8
roll one of
plus
those.
4.
You're gonna add a D4 from your strength buff, and you're gonna be able to
2d6 from the fire room.
yes, correct.
Okay, so that's 10 from the Morningstar, and I add what?
A d4.
You're gonna add the D4.
Okay, okay. Sorry, this is my first time attacking with him.
I know.
Yeah.
2, so 12. And then fire rune is 2d6.
Yeah.
4 plus 3, 7, so 19. And it also must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained for 1 minute.
Okay, so
And
let me-
if it is restrained, it takes 2d6 at the start of each of its turns.
right. Okay, so that was 19 damage first. You said right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's not with my action surge, right? I get to go again?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can action
and-
surge again.
And you forgot the 2-weapon fighting damage. Because that's your fighting style.
Right.
So you add the 4 points.
Dude, there's so much to read.
I know.
Oh, I add the ability modifier.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's,
Ability modifier, what is that?
it's your strength.
Yeah, it's your
ability.
strength modifier.
Oh, okay, plus 4 then.
Mhm.
So,
Okay, so it's
23.
23. Got it.
and then I go again.
Yeah, and does a for your strength, does a 15 save?
I'm gonna cutting words that.
Wait, my strength is a
I used my
19. What does that
reaction.
mean?
I already used my
Yeah, you
reaction.
already did use your reaction. Yeah.
How do I know if it saves?
Your fire rune, if you scroll down to fire rune, it should say what the
DC.
Oh yeah, DC 11. Yeah.
Yeah, so it saves. So it's not restrained.
Okay.
So it won't take the extra damage, but it takes the extra damage on the attack. Now you also will be able to use your action surge if you wanted to.
And so if I use action surge, I roll 2 more times for each weapon.
No. The second time you rolled was because of your bonus action.
So I can only use dual wielding once per action or per.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
So you're gonna do
Once
1, 2, 3.
Okay, I rolled a 5, so.
Okay, a 5 will not hit.
All
All right. So as you slash into him, you know, you're making 3 attacks, and on the middle hit, you're able to slice, shink, and slice 2 of the eyes clean off. They retract into the shell's little head, and the 3 start wailing around as they're getting sliced at. And it's starting to like back off a bit as it's getting a little scared.
How would I slice off an eye with a morning star?
Bashed it.
I bashed through it?
You did. I
Okay,
think
okay.
because it's like soft and like the Morningstar has like some like spikes on the
Little
end of it.
spikies,
You know, so
yeah.
it probably just like as you came across it, it just cut into the like meat of the snail. 23. Okay. And Merc, you're up.
Am I allowed to do like a bonus action first?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna like cut the tip of my hand with my like battle axe and use my little guy to add a little bonus.
Okay.
Little guy.
A little guy. 1 sec. I have
Now,
to
wait
do
a minute.
something
Little
for
guy.
that.
Little guy.
Little guy.
Your wiener?
I don't think it's wiener, but. Hey, little guy.
Guffin's literally, what's he doing, dude? What's he doing?
And then I'm gonna attack with my great axe.
Okay. Roll an attack.
What do we see about the little guy? What do we see?
I have to wait for Merc to talk.
Yeah, what is little guy?
I don't know why I said. Oh, I got a nat 20.
Oh.
Hip hip.
Oh, she actually did. Oh my god, she's not even lying.
You're not even lying? What? Is that like a surprise?
Yeah, she lies a lot about her rolls. Have I ever told you that?
That's not true.
That is not true.
Hashtag believe women, Mike.
That's okay. Take the first one. Yes, you have that. Yeah. On a crit, yes, you'll double that as well. All right.
Okay, so damage is 22.
22. And that's after the crit.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna see Merc. Merc, do you want to talk about this a little bit? Because I don't want to. You know, there's some physical things that I think you want to talk about a little bit. Right?
I don't know, like, I think I just cut my hand, and like, I don't know if it does anything
yeah,
to the weapon.
this isn't.
Like, it doesn't really. I'm not doing anything personal.
Right, so nothing happened yet. So what happens is Merc cuts open his hand, shink, and you see blood starting to spout out as his skin begins to gray a little bit under the sun. And as he does, you see his arm shing, and slice through another 2 eyes off of the snail. It is looking worse. All right, there is 1 little eye still standing. The other 4 have shrunk into its head. It's looking around real scared. It's startled. It's not feeling good. And Merc is starting to recover a little bit from that attack. Clearly, Merc was hurt a little bit from attacking there as well. You rolled your damage, right? Okay. All right, Merc's off. Sam, you're up.
I would like to call out to the group and just sort of say, why did we start attacking this thing to begin with? Why aren't we just running away?
It's attacking
Attacking us.
big time. Dr. Ockley got hit with 5 times and he's got smacked.
Yeah, Dr. Auckland did get smacked around, dude.
Samuel, you have to attack it.
Hit him.
Do I?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Pinpoint, freaking, hold on. Oh. There's so much going on my desk right now.
Samuel's a friend of all beings.
Is that true? I didn't know.
I'm gonna shoot his ass.
All right, roll an attack.
Actually, his eye, not his ass, but yeah, I'm gonna shoot him. That is a natural 20.
Oh my god,
First roll of the
guys.
night.
What? Okay, all right.
Hold on. Okay. Are you gonna be able to see if I...
Oh.
No, you're not.
No, that was not gonna work. I was looking for the peak, dude, but it was not coming out.
I'm connected to like 3 cords right now.
I know what you mean.
So does the natural 20 hit?
Yes, a natural 20 hits. Roll damage.
Cutting word.
No!
Cutting words to you.
I have a +8 to hit with that shit, so... Okay, so is this 2d8
So
plus 4 or 1d8?
it's
plus
1d8 times 2 plus your modifier.
double? Okay. Ooh, that's an 8. So 16 plus 4, 20.
Let me just double check something quick.
Plus 420
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
That's so funny.
That's what happens when Sammy crits.
Semi-crits.
The Sammy crit.
Sounds like a YouTube channel.
Okay.
Samuel.
And he does a cool 2-finger salute, and he does this.
How do you want the arrow to shoot? How do you want to do this?
So, what I think would happen, Guffin says, "You gotta shoot it," and Sam's just like, "Okay." Pulls an arrow, knocks, sights, tracks it for a little bit, lets go, and it's like a slow motion. If there was another arrow in the target to split, he would have split it. You can see the airstream behind it. It's leaving humidity in the air, and then it just strikes right into the middle of the pupil.
What
what it
as you see this arrow land into the pupil of the eye, center last eye, the eye shrivels up, detaches. It's just a floating circle for a second, and then it falls to the ground. The snail, with no eyes, let out a tired and fearful shriek. Ah! And it begins to shrink back into the shell. As it does so, it is going to let out the largest whale you have ever heard. It is
Brendan
going
Fraser.
to stay inside of its shell. It's just the shell on the ground, but it's just letting out a wailing scream. Ah! What would you guys like to do? We drop out of
Cover my
initiative
ears.
as the animal dies. You're covering your ears, all right?
It's
I put
dead.
my fingies in my ear.
It's alive, but it's no longer attacking you.
It's retreated.
It is inside its shell, wailing.
Does anybody
Yeah,
have
with
some
my
soap?
stick.
Salt. Wait. I've got salted rabbit.
It's kind of close.
Is that
Now
good?
keep that. I want to eat that.
Alright, I won't use that. I won't. Anyone have any hardtack?
Hardtack does not have salt in.
Yeah, it does.
This creature is letting out a loud enough wail that it's difficult for you guys to talk to each other in its proximity. Also, you're not sure how far out someone could hear this.
So do
We
we
have to get going.
Sure.
Yeah, we should move.
Wait, doctor.
Yeah,
You gotta get a boil of that goo.
that's what I was thinking.
Get in there.
Scoop some of that.
You want to try to scoop some of the goo into a little vial?
Yeah, I'm scooping the glue.
Okay. As you get close, you see there is no immediate glue. It's all hardened. But you still see like this, like it's really loud getting that close. It's like deafeningly loud. There's no like outside goo that's like still soft, but you could reach inside if you want.
I'll
Wait,
reach
he's a
little
snake.
hand
He
up
doesn't
there
have
to-
ears.
You're gonna reach inside there to try to get it out?
Get some goo.
Okay, as you reach
Open the
inside,
walls
you
up.
feel the soft side of the snail in there, but then you're rubbing up against it, trying to collect some goo, but it starts to like try to latch onto you a bit as you're getting inside of its little shell. It's still in
I give
there.
it a little tickle as I pull some out.
Okay, you're gonna pull some out, and you're gonna try to put it back into the vial. And as you
Yeah.
put it in the vial, you watch it almost immediately start hardening from within the bottle. The vial
Now
is
that's
becoming
gonna be
like a
fun.
solid glass.
That's gonna be so fun to look at.
You can keep that.
I'm just gonna back away from the screaming snail.
Okay. Do you want to do anything else with the shell or anything like that?
I'm gonna say thank you before I leave.
Okay. He thanks. You bend over and thank the snail. The snail does not stop. Ah! As it's just wailing. Absolutely wailing.
Snail's going,
Deafening.
ah!
Literally, that's all it's doing. Ah!
Yeah!
Yahoo! Yeah, that's
Okay,
what
I
it's doing.
say, alright, Guff, take the enlarge off. I don't want to break the cart.
You drop down into a smaller size. Okay, you're back to your normal size and shape. Everything is back
Oh.
to normal. Oh, we lost X. Rip. Damn. We'll give him a second to get back in. X?
Hello.
My Discord crashed, man.
Man.
No.
Oh, my Discord, man.
My Discord crashed, man.
Oh.
He's back.
There he is.
Mm.
Oh.
There he is.
Sin City.
All right. So, there's nothing else we want to do with the shell or anything like that. We're ready to go. We're hightailing.
Yeah.
All
Jimbo.
right. You guys are going to get back on the cart, mount up. You're going to give a look to Khalid, and you're going to say, "Get us out of here, dude."
You didn't even try to help.
Well, it's not my job to help. I mean, you just told me to get it. Okay, I'm going. And he kicks
Get
Jimbo
going.
once, and you see him hightail off as you begin to leave the snail behind. As you're exiting, you still hear the snail before it goes out of sight. You actually hear it after it's gone out of sight. You
I think
still
that's
like
just the
hear the
ringing in
ringing
the
in your voice. Or
The
in your
ringing.
ears.
We all got tinnitus.
Dang it.
Damned it, we got tinnitus.
We got
How do we
tinnitus.
fix that? Don't we like flick back here or something to fix it?
And as you continue to ride off, you hear the sound dissipate behind you. We're now back out onto the silent road, and the party is just kind of recuperating. As you hear the sound has like left you, Khalid turns around for a second and says, "Well, as long as we have no other altercations, I suppose we should not be there for another hour or so. So you can find your way, get comfy, and enjoy a hopefully safe trip for the rest of our travels here together." And he turns back around and puts on his little hat and continues riding Jimbo all the way back home to Shamor.
I'm gonna lay down in the back and go to sleep.
Yeah, he has a hat. He lives in a desert. All right, Dreggy's out instantly. Dreggy is out
Wait.
cold.
Oi, Samuel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's this Church of the Golden Fire? Who's that?
How do you know about the Church of the Golden Fire?
Well, you mentioned it back in that other town.
Oh, I suppose I did.
Yeah, you said you didn't like them.
Yes, no. They are a very interesting organization. They seem hell-bent on destroying the Earth for some godforsaken reason. And, well, to put it kindly, they're the reason that I use a Yure's voice.
All right. So if we ever see them, it's on site.
Absolutely.
On site, got it. You want to talk about why you like cut your arm back there?
Oh yeah, Mercantile.
I don't really like want to talk about it.
What's going on?
What is
need,
it?
like,
What
a
little
therapist?
guy? What
Yeah,
Well,
little
the
guy?
little guy, that wasn't like
I
was
had
just
a
like a
brainwave
phrase.
that
That was a turn of phrase. There's not actually a little guy.
Turn a phrase.
There's just a turn of phrase.
I want to like
It's
pat the
colloquial.
cart down and search for any creature.
Literally, there isn't a creature. I don't know why I said that. There isn't like a
As you
thing.
around, there is no creature in the cart.
There's no creature here. What's the
You
little?
have like a dragon in your stomach too?
There's
Like pop up?
no little guy. There's no
You
little guy.
Merkel?
Fuck
That
Wait,
you,
Merkel?
my
Merkel?
There's no little guy.
Okay.
Wait. You two. Messing around.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
So, Dr. Ekins, that's not your
Aqua?
name.
You know what? That's
That's
Pokemon.
right.
That's
It's
okay.
the Pokemon?
Ekins. You know what?
Kind of sick.
Dr. Art, what is your fascination with turning people to snakes? Are there not plenty of snakes?
Well, as you can see, I am a snake person. Yanti, you know. We're kind of sick. Kind of really cool. I don't see why anyone would not want to be a snake, you know?
Well,
Yeah.
part
Question?
reptile to part reptile. I don't want this life forever.
I got a
Don't
question.
understand. Yeah.
Did you used to not be a snake?
No. I was born Yuan-Ti.
You was born always a snake.
Yeah. Did you used
Sure.
to not be a goat?
No, born a goat. Actually,
Well,
I prefer Seder. I learned about.
Beta. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I prefer Seder.
Well,
so
if you ever
which
change your
parent was
mind-
the goat and which was the human?
Another.
No.
None of them. My dad was a human. Mother, human.
Same here.
And they bore a goat man?
And a
Yeah,
tiefling.
Hey, Seder,
Yeah.
proper
He's-
terminology.
well,
I
he's
think
technically my.
They have some
half-brother.
explaining to do.
He's my half brother. That guy.
Then
Hello.
one of your parents has some explaining to do.
Yeah, that's right. Our moms.
Same mother.
No. Our individual moms.
Oh.
Our dad.
Same dad.
Father.
Same
He
dad.
was not around, eh?
Well, that's what happens when you're birthing weird children.
I never knew my mum.
Really?
Never.
That's-
Could be a demon for all I know.
Is that
That
true?
would track.
Well, I know my mom wasn't a goat.
My mom was a snake.
Guffin, now that we've exited combat, you're like typically like you get like a little flustered, you know, and like your hair likes to stand on edge when you're around like something that's like dangerous or willing to attack you, right? Sort of like, your basic initiative to like protect yourself.
My instincts.
Yeah.
My goat instincts.
Even though we're out of combat, there is, for some reason, your skin is now still on edge. Your hair is on edge. There is nothing around you in sight, right? It is just like the rolling dews of the desert, but your hair is still on end.
Boy,
That's what it's like to have anxiety.
Dreggy, you feel this, mate?
Dreggy,
I woke up for the
Don't fall asleep when I'm
conversation.
talking to you. Weren't you just talking to us?
I woke up for the conversation and then I fell back to sleep.
Wake up, mate.
Huh? What?
You see that Dreggy does have goosebumps on his arm.
I got big goose pimples all up and down my arm.
Big goose boils. I think this conversation might be bad omen.
My horns are twitching.
Is that they twitch?
Well, not themselves, but
That's
they
weird,
shake.
mate.
They go.
That's weird. What is it? Like a radar?
Yep.
It's a daddy.
Might want to get that checked out.
Daddy
but-
dar.
It must be, yeah.
A dad dar. Wait. Do I get the sense that the connection, the itch?
It's the itch, but
Oi.
it's the first time you felt it the whole trip.
It's stronger. We gotta keep an eye out. Everybody just keep an eye out for a man who could be our dad. He could have
Looking for a dilf?
features.
Imagine a guy
demon goat?
that could be a father. And look
Like
out
a
for him.
Snake guy.
No, not a snake. No,
You said he was hot.
Demon goat.
A dad.
he's a dad. He's our dad. He could be a goat. He could be a demon. He could be neither, but have the face of Dreggy. My face wouldn't really work because it's a goat.
My bone structure could be his.
Right. It could be a mother's too. We're
Same
not
smile.
because I'm quite tall and you're quite short. So
The only thing is,
So-
you don't know when this feeling started because you were in combat, right?
am I right?
It just
The
like
snail was
it
our dad.
never faded away after
No,
combat.
the snail was not our dad.
The snail. The snail. Wait, our dad was inside the snail.
That's why I was screaming.
Ah.
That's
I'm
too
gonna
late.
offer them my snail juice. Here's a token.
It's not
Your
juice
late
anymore.
father.
It's just a solid glass vial.
It's solid.
Close.
It's solid. Like you, it doesn't look like there's anything
not
in
even
it, but when you
a
look in it, it's just a solid piece of glass.
Maybe your dad's still in there.
Okay, I pocket it.
You now have a solid glass vial. You can add that to your inventory. Yup.
Solid glass. Oh, that's not something that's able to be added. So I'll make a custom item. Just keep an eye out anyway.
All right. We're looking for a man of any height that potentially could look like Dreggy.
Yeah.
Potentially not.
Right. Could potentially be a goat. Could potentially be a demon as well.
Human goat Dreggy.
Mark, did you ever fix up your hand?
No, it's still bleeding a little bit.
Okay. Do you want to, or are you just gonna let that?
You need some help.
No, he likes how it feels. So.
Oh, that. Hey,
You want to talk about that?
flag, mate.
I'm not a therapist,
Red
but
flag. Yeah, it's
I don't want to talk about it.
that's quite concerning, mate.
Okay.
Worry
would
about
like
yourselves,
to-
please.
I would like to reach over and cast Cure Wounds on Merc's hand.
Okay. As you do, there's a what color would this be? Rice, we started today with what color your character most what color most represents your character. So what character would your essence be?
Color.
Like aura or
Mhm.
essence?
Yeah, like the same.
So these are my specialized Aguirre and Sam dice, and they're silver and teal. And I got them because that's what reminds me of their characters.
Okay.
So
And
those.
is the teal Sam or Aguirre?
The teal is Sam, the silver is Aguirre.
Okay, so and I assume Sam cast the spell, so it's there's a teal glow around your hand, Merc, as the skin and re-heals itself into your normal hand.
I'll lick the blood that's still on my hand.
Okay, well that it's only the dried blood remain. All the wet blood was sucked back in during the healing process.
I'll chisel it off my teeth.
Okay,
What?
Well,
as
So that would be
I look and see if there's, extended canines.
Go ahead, take a look. Merc, does he see anything?
My mouth stays closed.
But he is glaring non-blinkingly at
You
you.
nod the blood off. I got.
Well, it was like dry, so I had to like get it off.
Yeah, you had to get it. I look for the. Ew, wait, you had a bunch of cat stuff going on. I don't even know if that was a red herring or what. You have a little. Is that what it is? That's your little guy?
Is there a cat in your
I
body?
don't know.
There's a cat in his hand, and it comes out.
Mercator was
No,
like,
here's the thing. If you guys have ever heard of the series Carmilla, the main character is a vampire who turns into a large black cat.
"That's it. That's got
Got
to
it.
You're Merc, do you
Merc
turn into a
controls.
large black cat?
Who knows?
Occasion.
It's on. Right. Why'd you cut yourself in that fight? You didn't really do anything with that. You just kind of did it, and then nothing happened.
Sometimes I just like to see how it feels.
That's a big red flag, Mike.
Do you need
Well, I
to
see
talk
it
about
there.
anything, or
Did you know snakes
No, I'm
have lower
fine.
rates of depression? I
Is
would
that-
just
is
keep
that a
in-
real fact? Is
Yup.
that a real fact?
You know what?
I'm a
You know what?
doctor, so you can trust me.
Do you shed your skin?
Right.
Not normally. I don't. Some do. I don't really have to because I don't really have like scales. You know.
Yeah. Merc should be the first person you turn.
Nah.
You
Yeah.
love it.
Of
It's a
stuff.
life
I don't
changer.
know. With all of the not blinking Merc is doing, I'm worried that he's already half snake.
That was a good one.
Nah, you wouldn't be holding that out on me. Come on now.
I would never want to be a inferior species. So.
Yeah, that's why
Hold
you want
on.
to be a snake.
Merc's racist. Gosh.
Are you xenophobic?
As
I'm just
you
kidding.
have been
Surprised
talking,
He knows the word xenophobic.
you will have noticed that in the distance, a small like blot has appeared on the horizon. And as you continue to walk and talk, it has grown in size as you're getting closer, right? And an occasional
Walk and
glance
talk.
over out of your conversation, you're seeing that this blot has grown into the city of Shamor that now sprawls out in front of you. You're coming in on the small edges of it. And as you're coming in, you can see the city has like it's a large, expansive city. It sprawls out over two sides of one river. To your left, you see a delta, the first liquid water on surface that you've seen in the past long time. There is the river runs out into the delta, which runs out into the horizon. You can't really see how far out it goes. It's a massive, massive swamp and delta. In front of you lies the city, which spans either side of the river, right? In the center, the only notable features in the skyline, which are like pretty heavy. These are like getting into like 5-story like buildings at some points. These are like larger like brick and stone structures. And in the center, there is a large sort of dome-like like Capitol building looking structure that's massive.
Wow.
Have the map that we got from Nazim's house. It said house.
Did I miss something?
When we were in Nazim's house, there was
Oh, Nazim.
Did I
Nazim
send a,
Khalil.
did I show
Went
a
to Shamor.
photo of it,
no.
or did I just have it?
Yeah, you just told me about it. But does it show like? I assume I have it. And
Yes.
There's a safe house in Shamor. Is there an X on where that safe house is?
There was an X house. Yes, there was an X on the safe house,
So
and
I
it
know
was
where
on
to
the
go.
far side of the river.
Okay, so I know where to go relatively.
Kind of, yeah. Like, I mean, it's not distinctive of like the
Oh,
entire
yeah.
city, but yes, there you have a map that points you to a specific location in the city.
Okay.
So you want to head on in and try to find your place on the map?
Yeah. And I want to start asking around with the wanting poster.
Okay.
Use the poster to ask around for anybody.
Cool. As you are holding up the poster, right, and you're coming into town, like sort of looking around, you see your hand begins to drop as the city has sprawling out in front of you, and the large market square, as you come around a corner, the large market square of Shamor has opened up. This is a true trade capital. The buildings that you've and the cities that you've been in before are much smaller in terms of scope, and they never have this huge amount of people in any one location at all time. There are all types of races all over the place, intermingling, buying, selling. There's talk all over the place, and it is a massive, expansive marketplace out in front of you. This goes all the way to the steps of the stone dome-like structure on this side of the river. Before, on the other side of the dome, or like just to the left on the other side of the dome, you see a bridge that looks like kind of like an X chromosome, because it has a bit of an extended middle that goes across the bridge. On either sides of the marketplace, there are these large buildings that then sprawl out into smaller domiciles on the outside. You presume there are more permanent shops along the outsides of this marketplace, with just tons of marketplace in front of you to explore. It is, there is such an expansive amount of people, it is understandable why someone would come out here to hide. Dreggy and Guffin, at this point, your hair and your goosebumps have dropped away.
He was in the snail.
Yeah, he probably was, you know.
Where would we like to go
know,
first?
We could always use the special to get attention.
That's true. I don't want to do that, mate.
It might be a waste, you're right.
It's a waste. I'm not good. I've got only a couple more of those. And if
Wait, we got a short rest, right? You said it was an hour long?
It was an hour. You could, yeah, if you wanted to take a short rest during that time, you could have. Did you want to?
Well, a short rest is anything that isn't more strenuous than, like,
You
talking.
were sitting, so yeah, that was fine. You did get a short rest if there was
I thought it was
anything you wanted
sleeping, but I looked it up, and I was like, I got way more short rest than I thought.
to-
It ain't sleeping, mate.
So what should we do?
Well, anyone have anything cool to sell? Got
Well, and you
Last
hear
mile.
Khalid speak up for the first time. I don't really have much of anything anymore. You did sell all my carpets before.
Yeah,
I
I
do have
wasn't
a s-
asking you, mate. Wasn't
Oh.
asking you. Yeah, sorry.
We appreciate your
Well,
input, though.
Do
He
you-
had something, though.
do
He
you
had
mind-
Yeah,
something.
he had something.
Well, no, it's fine. Can you just get off my cart now?
What were you gonna sell?
Well, I don't have anything for you anymore. Can you just get off my cart, please?
I take
I
it.
know you're lying,
We're
mate.
friends here, Khalid. Come on now. Come
I
on.
have a space I have to go to occupy, so I don't lose my spot in the market.
Yeah, Sam was gonna follow you big time.
Oh, okay.
Emil.
You're not gonna come to my mom's house again, are you?
We might.
Mom live here
No,
too.
now that I know where it's at, I don't need to follow you again.
Your mom has multiple houses?
You have
Yeah.
Multiple moms.
Did she come with us?
No.
How?
I hope not. You didn't invite her, did you?
We'll miss her.
Yeah, indeed.
No, we won't. Okay.
We
And he
I will.
he
No,
begins to
hold on.
kick Jimbo.
You don't miss your mother.
What? Why should I? You know.
We
Oh,
don't
I miss
even
I don't have a mother.
Yeah, we don't have a mother to miss.
You should always be accepting of your mother.
Well, listen. Like she's a nice lady. She's overbearing at times. She doesn't really understand
Alright, you know what? Forget this guy. Forget this guy.
that.
I
Okay.
slapped the butt of the horse, and he.
Camel. Okay. And the camel rides off.
Alright, Jimbo.
Oh, Jimbo.
Served us well.
Was it one camel
Yeah.
Did you pay it?
pulling all of us?
Yeah, we paid him in the last city.
Okay.
We paid him for his time and all that.
Cool.
Well, I want to try and find a place to sell this vial. Could be, I'll take 5 gold for it.
Okay. Where are you? What kind of person are you hoping to sell it to? Like what?
I'm looking for a guy who's got a bunch of monster bits. I'm looking for someone who's collects sorts of maybe potions even.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is it gonna be more of like a person, like a collector of like rare
Potions,
items,
yeah.
or like a
Well,
potion
no,
seller?
I'm looking for a salesman. I'm looking to be the guy who, like, he pawns it off to somebody he knows. But I'm just, I respect the trade, so I'm looking for somebody who will know what I have, because it's not just a solid glass vial. It's from a crazy snail in the desert. So
Right.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
300, 400 gold. I think
Yeah.
You see, you might be able to spot out like a couple of places that have like some trinkets and things over there. One might have like some more clockwork type things. The other might have, as you're walking through, you see another one that has some more like vials and test tubey
I'll go for that
things.
guy.
That guy? All right.
Yep.
You're walking up to this dude, and he sees you. He's a small little halfling. With like just like little bifocals on his the tip of his nose, and he's like kind of stooping over a small stool, working with a small pot in the corner of his little.
Thank you,
booth.
my little kitten.
So he's just kind of sitting out there with his little stuff.
Good day. Well, I was just out in the dunes, and there was this big snail. We got a vial of its juices. You ever heard
juices? Yeah, I'm gonna need to see that.
Okay, you mess around, you'll get busted. Yeah?
I'm not messing around. Just let me see
brother.
that. Come here.
My brother
And he
in
kind of he stands
Australia.
up off the stool and kind of like he doesn't grow in size as he gets off the stool, but he gets off the stool and he walks over to you, and he like starts to try to pluck it out of your hand. Give me that.
I put it to him. Bit hensy.
Well, it seems like you have. It seems like you have a glass vial here.
Hey, you didn't
What?
hear what I did, ya?
What?
Oh,
What?
No.
What are you trying? There's nothing in here.
yeah, there is.
It's solid glass. There's not even a stopper. I turn it over, nothing happens. It's.
Hey, listen. Snail, goo, hardened. It's like a glass crystal in there. It might look like glass, but
A snail, do you say?
yeah, a snail, big snail, got lots of flails. You could
Did you try the
snail with flails.
with flails?
A snail with flails. I mean, that's my new.
You mean like a flail snail? Like the flail snail glassware
Yeah.
shop down the street?
All right, I take it. Come on.
Wait! Before you go,
What?
where's the shell?
Give an offer, mate. What?
Where's the shell?
What you mean?
You found it, so where's the shell?
We've got it. How much does it sell for?
You have the shell?
Yeah, we've got it, but how much does it sell for, mate?
Well, if you give me the shell, and
What? Yeah, name
Hey,
your price.
Hey,
Name
listen
your
up,
price.
mate. How much does it freaking sell for?
well, name your price. Name your price. Name your price.
Well, you name your price.
No, you name your price.
1 million platinum.
No, it's not worth that. It's not worth that. It's not worth that.
Hold on. What's it worth? What's it worth?
What's it worth? Well, probably only like 50 GP or something like that.
50.
You're underselling me, mate. That thing was big as a cow.
Yeah. They're not that cool.
You just seem pretty hyper to,
Well, I'm a small hyper guy. We got a lot of energy. Lot to do.
Tell me how much it's worth, mate.
I was underselling you. You got me. I was underselling. It's 100.
Uh-huh.
It's worth 100 gold. All right.
Or Dreggy.
As a fellow alchemist, would I
This
know
guy.
how much this is?
No.
No.
Dreggy, you think you have a mace for this guy?
I do.
You
I
have
pull out
a.
my I pull out my morning star.
Hey, listen. We don't.
Now you better give us the actual retail MSRP price for this dang shell. All right.
What are those?
Roll an
Funny
intimidation
words.
check as you're trying to get like the real information out of him.
It's gotta be good.
8.
Well, I don't, I tell you what, I'll buy it from you for 150, and that's generous. That's generous,
All right.
okay?
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down to the flare glass shop. I'm gonna ask them.
Well,
Okay.
You don't gotta. No. I promise. It's a better item for me. It's not really. It's not a glassware. They only are into the glass. If you show it to them, they'll be really angry with you because you killed their harvester. I wouldn't show it to them. I wouldn't do that if I were you. They're really big and they're bigger than you. And he points at Dreggy. They're bigger than you.
No one's bigger than my brother.
They're bigger than you. I would be careful over there.
Bigger.
You wouldn't. Listen. I think it is a better offer to give it
They
to
may
me.
be taller, but they ain't bigger.
They might be. I'm just saying it's probably a better option
I'm
to
walking off.
give me this. Give me the little
I'm
shell.
out of there. I'm out of
You're
there.
running. Oh damn. All right. So you're headed. You want to go find the flail snail glasswares.
And goods.
All right. As you're running down the corridor and trying to find this place, dipping down it, you see all sorts of things with there's like all sorts of clothing shops and rugs and carpets and fabrics and golds and trinkets and foods and markets and like different like fruits and things like that along the way. And then you come across a quaint little dusty flailware glasswares shop. And this behind the counter is an older elf with a brown cloak on and a much younger half-elf next to him.
Good day, mate.
Hi there, how can we help you? It's the father.
Got a question for you. You seem to be the resident expert in all things flail snail. So,
Yeah, sure, the flail snail, yeah.
You got a shell. We've collected one. How much you think we could get for it, whether selling it to you or somebody else?
He stands up.
Uh-huh.
Where'd you get it?
Well, from the snail itself, man.
So you killed the snail?
We didn't kill the snail. He's alive. He's out there. We put him in a location, tied him up.
If you take the shell, the snail dies.
Yeah, we didn't.
We didn't take the shell.
We didn't kill it. We're just saying how much is it worth. Well, first off, how much is an alive snail worth to you?
We don't need the alive snail. We follow it for years at a time.
All right, I didn't ask what you did with it. I'm asking how much would you pay?
What do you look around you and you see like all of the things that are around him are masterfully crafted glass trinkets made out of the same glass that you're holding.
Yeah, one wrong move and his whole shop's gone. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm not saying me. I'm just saying
this is years of my life surrounding you.
I will break your whole shop.
Well, Dreggy, calm down, mate. Calm down. I'm just saying. I'm just mentioning that. So I'm saying I can tell you where the snail's at, and I won't go and collect its shell.
You don't need to kill the snail to get the shell. Or you don't even need the shell. The shell's not important. It's the glass that's important. These are beautiful creatures, and they're alive.
Here. What will you give me for this?
What's...
Down, mate.
That's a vial of glass.
Yep.
From the snail, though.
He shows you his barrel behind him. It's full of just like glass shards. This is the same glass. Well, I don't need that.
You know what? You're no help, you.
What?
No.
I'm no help. Did you kill the snail?
What did I just say? What? You're not listening to me. Draggy, are they listening to me?
Hey, listening.
I just said we didn't kill it. I'm asking how much the shell's worth. Then he said, don't kill it. The shell's not worth nothing unless the glass. I'm saying, how much is it worth alive to you?
It's not worth anything alive. Nothing.
All right, then what's it worth dead?
What?
What's it worth dead? What's it worth dead?
Nothing. It's dead. It has the only thing it has to offer is the glass that it only can produce when it's alive.
I'm out.
All right,
I'm out.
and you step
That
out.
guy's useless. Well, we're back at square one.
I want to keep my eye out for a gladiator ring like a stadium or any kind of fight club that I can see. And if I can't see anything, I want to like ask around for any underground fight club.
Okay, I'll let you keep an eye out. As you walk, you probably will notice some taller, like bigger and stronger guys walking around. Do you want to talk to any of them as you're going?
Yeah, I'll talk to them.
All right. You see one particularly large Goliath standing above the crowd in the fruit section of the market, and he's hanging around with next to some exotic roots and things.
Hey, big man. How you doing?
Howdy. And he has a massive, giant double-bladed battle axe on the back of his chest.
Wait. Do I know him?
No, you do not.
Okay. You know, you look a lot like someone I know.
Oh, really? Well, there's not many
And
Goliath around, I suppose.
Well, he's from a different town. But,
Oh, what's his name?
His name's Clementine or Tangerine, I forget.
Really?
Yep.
Clementine.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't think I know the fella.
Alright, well, anyway.
His name's Grapefruit.
Grapefruit. Oh, I do know a grapefruit.
Yeah.
Back in Kane.
Yeah,
In a
he told me
gladiator
everything
ring.
I know.
Oh, well, a kid of Kane is a kid of mine. Come here, and he wraps you up in a giant hug. Let's see what I did there. And you pick him up, and he's just like bear hugging you to his chest.
Alright, once he puts me down, I'm like, so you got any gladiator rings around here?
Gladiator rings around here?
Yeah.
Well, there's not any rings like they have back in Kane, none like you're used to.
Ah, I see.
Mm-hmm. But,
So you're saying there's some, illegal activity going on?
not so loud. Son, is this your handler? He points to the goat.
Me.
Yeah, are you his handler?
What's a handler?
What's the handler?
Well, let's be honest, mate. The fighting crowd, they're not the smartest of the bunch.
Are
So
you
typically-
are you trying to intimidate me or something?
Are you telling me my brother ain't smart?
He looks around to the other three. Are any of you his handler? Are their
I've
handlers?
lost one fight, and it was against my buddy Grapefruit, alright?
I'm his handler. That would be me.
Oh, good. Kind sir, come here.
Yeah, of course. What's up?
You should not let him fight in any of the nearby fights.
Really?
Yeah, it's...
He's a great fighter.
Well, I don't doubt that, but if he's known in Kane, they'll eat him alive. He walks in there, they're hated up here, the Kane folk.
You don't like King?
No, not at all. They think they're all sons of some brothers 3 or the trio brothers or something like that. I don't know, but
Okay.
they hate them all up here, and I wouldn't let him near any of the fight clubs that I know of.
What about like fake mustache?
Fake I don't
think that
know
would,
if he is. Typically, these folk don't have the brains to blend in well, but I mean, if you're that hard set on it, I suppose you could
snake.
find a way. A snake?
Yeah.
You want to turn him
Think
into a
they'd
snake?
recognize him then? No, I'm just saying, like, theoretically.
I don't think anyone would recognize someone as a snake, because a snake is a
That's
different
what I was thinking.
different view.
Good
Okay.
idea. I'm
Okay.
glad you came up with that one.
Yeah.
Guff, what are they talking about? Why can't I fight? I want to
I
fight.
can't hear them. I can't hear them. They're whispering.
I want to
So would there be
fight.
any arenas near here?
Well, I suppose if you wanted to find something, you could look in the old tavern across the way. It's the tavern of Quaint, Quaintung, I believe it is, and it's on the other side of the river. It's
Okay.
kind of a hideaway place, sort of a quiet spot, I would say.
I appreciate it.
Of course.
Thanks, large man. You're gonna huddle back up with the team.
All right.
Group huddle.
Well,
Okay.
what'd he say?
What
He
happened?
said he thinks you're the sons of like some Brothers 3 or something from Kane. Not a big
Who is?
fan of them down here.
We're
Us
sons
two?
of brothers?
I don't know.
So are we
He
cousins?
said a lot
Or...
of words. He did suggest, though, that if you're gonna fight, you should look like a snake. Those were his exact words, copy paste.
No,
That
I'm
seems
too
to be
strong.
your thing,
Too
ain't it?
strong for that.
No. Hey, I'm just saying what the big man told me. All right. Cross my heart. Hope to slither.
Do you have a?
He said there was.
Do you have a?
What? Does he have a heart?
I don't
You know,
That's
you're
cold-
kinda
I thought they were
mean.
cold-blooded.
Yeah. Cold-blooded. That doesn't mean I don't have a heart.
Yeah. Okay, my bad. You know what? No, sorry. Mate.
Hey, it happens
Your
to all of
blood, your
us.
blood is blue though, right?
Yeah, it's fun
Yeah, I
colors.
heard that. It's fun colors.
Some of us have fun color blood. That's kind of normal,
Okay.
you know.
Can't fight or what?
So he said, you gotta look a little different if you're gonna do it, because otherwise they're gonna, quote, eat you up. I don't know, like cannibalism, if that's their thing, or like
They cannot eat me.
more like a metaphor type
Yeah, they
deal.
couldn't even touch him.
That's what I
1%
said. But
body
he seemed
fat.
pretty sure. He seemed pretty sure. He said if we need to, there's like an inn across the way called something with a B. It was like the
Well,
Belvedere's.
the main reason I was looking for a gladiator ring is because any gladiator ring I perform in, they give me lodging and food for free.
Hmm.
And also people in the town seem to like me after that.
And information, we can find this guy. We've got a quest, guys.
If we have
Yeah.
hey, if he said we gotta disguise, we can disguise. I'm good at
Yeah.
deception and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. He just said you can't be coming in as a cane fighter, you know? You're
My
well
cloud
known.
rune, it'll help me.
Okay. I would say that might be plan B. Plan A, I'm still thinking snake. Plan B, cloud rune. Plan 3, fake mustache.
Alright.
In that. Perfect.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
All right, we can
Perhaps
roll
a
it.
combination of the three, but
So is that where you want to head off to next? You want to head off to the tavern he told you about on the other side?
I think we should head back to the what was it, the first dude's shop? If we can get a better price
On the glass?
on the snail.
You don't have
No,
the
it's-
snail.
He
doesn't
doesn't
have
know
to
that. He doesn't know that.
How are we gonna get the money if
can
we don't have
sell the
anything?
Snail. Sell
That's
the
a
snail,
problem
give him a
for after we
location.
find out how much money it is.
Sell the snail, give him a location, and then have him go get it if he wants it so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who can-
That was a team effort.
Okay, team effort. Great. Just love to know where these ideas come from.
Bad plan. I don't like it.
So wait, is my brother fighting or what?
He's gonna fight undercover, right?
Gotcha. Not with one of those potions, right?
Well, potion plus cloud room plus fake mustache was the plan.
We've got a fake mustache.
You know that's a problem
We
for
can
later.
make one.
All right.
Fair enough. All right. So
Potion minus mustache minus potion plus cloud rune.
you're just talking now, aren't you? You do this thing.
So I just use the cloud rune. I don't want to be a snake.
All right.
So, where you guys want to head back to the first guy to try to get there, or do you want to go right back to the tavern?
So are we trying to sell the snail shell?
Yeah,
I
did
feel
you want to try to sell the snail, or do you just want to go to the tavern?
I feel like it's a lost cause, big time.
Okay.
Okay.
Back to
Then
sell
we're
the
gonna, you guys are gonna start to head on over across the river. The exact directions that the Goliath gave you was across the river. There's just a hideaway spot known as Quaint Tongue. That is all that he gave you. And so he would, you guys could go across the river, and then you'll have to find it from there.
Well, let's go.
Alright, let's go.
Let's be cross.
All right. As you go to cross the bridge, you are overlooking the river now, and there's a plaque next to it. Any of you want to read the plaque?
I'll read it.
On the plaque, it reads the River Qualms, and the river you can see like has a drawing on the plaque that like has like the river that cuts through and like sort of around mountain and then into the delta on the far left. As you pass that, you continue out onto the bridge. And the bridge is a suspension bridge that is known as the Frayed Bridge. It mentioned this on your plaque as well. The Frayed Bridge has two openings on either side of the bank. One to the left, one to the right. They meet in the center for one center passageway, and then they split on the other side again into a Y. So there's like two Ys on either side. As you are coming out to the other side of the Frayed Bridge, as you're coming onto the center part, you see that there's shops still on the Frayed Bridge. Like people are still like camped out and selling things. There's small like market men like trying to run around and have things. They just have like little pop-up shops hung around everywhere, selling as much as possible. And there's still quite a bit of gold being traded around here with various other sort of goods, but these all seem lower quality out here on the bridge. As you pass out onto the bridge, onto the other side of the bank, you'll come across into the other side of the city Shamor. And this side of the city is much quieter. As you see, it's mostly spread around shops and buildings, and it's mostly, or almost entirely, made up of more residential homes. There's a whole lot less shops and things here.
We notice anything that looks like a fighting thing?
You don't notice anything that looks like a fighting thing, but you do notice only a couple of buildings here are popping out of the skyline. There's three, and there's one to your left, one in the center, and one to your right. They're all sort of like just a little bit into the mixed there, and they're just sort of spread around.
Did he say something about three brothers, didn't he?
Yes.
Could be a connection.
3, yeah.
Sons of three brothers.
Did he say we were sons of three brothers? Is that what he said?
He said something about like how everyone here thinks people from Kane, specifically the fighters, are like the children of three brothers.
Brothers 3, yeah.
Very like sing-songy rhyming.
Like all the fighters, or just one fighter, and they're talking about
all
me?
the fighters, I think.
How are all of them cousins?
I don't know. I
Well,
just know he was saying brothers. There's 3 of them.
I don't know of any uncle or brother I know of except Guffy right here.
Yeah. I don't know either.
Maybe we should check these 3 buildings and see what's up.
That'd be good. Yeah.
So
Alright,
you
let's
want
go
to
to the
check out
building.
left,
The left
center,
one.
or right? You want to go to the left. All right.
We could split up. If you guys want to split up, we could
You
go
also have
faster.
that map
Let's-
too.
Nah.
Let's go together.
Alright, we'll go together.
Okay, so you're
To
gonna
the
go to
left
the
one.
building on the left, right? As you're walking down the street, you'll notice that these people are more calm and relaxed. They seem to be just like going about their day. Some coming in and out of the industrial district with like various things they bought, or money clanking as they walk along. But most of them seem to just be going about their day. There's some kids playing in the street, but as you're walking out, you come across a building on the far end, right? This building on the right side of the street here is labeled. It is named. Sorry. Okay. It's named the Quirrell Tangles Shop, and the Quirrell Tangles Shop seems to just contain inside of it frosted windows, and then there's a solid oak double door to the front of it. It is a long and taller building that definitely stands out as a staple large building of the area, but you're not sure what lies inside. There's no like indication of what kind of shop or whatever this is.
I want to go up to the door and
Knock. Ding, ding, ding. And you, the door, like, just sort of rattles for a second as you hear a from the other side.
the cow.
Like, it's just muffled on the other side of the door.
All right, I'm gonna see if the door is like unlocked and try to open it.
Okay. You press in and open the door. On the other side of the door, you see you're now standing in a small, much smaller than the building, just like a small, narrow little strip of a weapons shop. Inside there are various, like, swords and things like that on the inside, but there's nothing of, like, notable standoutish value.
All right, I'll go up to the shop owner.
The shop owner is standing, like, almost just, like, in the shop. Like, there's no, like, counter here. He's just, like, in there, like, off in a corner, like, hanging up some things. Oh, you came in. Welcome.
Hello there.
Hi there. How can I help you?
So, I can notice here that your shop seems a little small for this building. Is there anything in here that's not a shop? Maybe like a fighting ring of some sort?
Roll a performance check.
Nat 20, 22.
Damn. Okay. All right. He looks to you. He sizes you up for a second. Well,
sizes me up.
who's asking?
I am Wrath.
You're who?
I'm Wrath. I'm from Tresbadom.
Trez.
It's a little tiny town. You probably never heard of it. I've been trying to
Can't
fight.
sound familiar.
Yeah, no, it won't be.
You've
I'm
been
not
trying
from
to
Kane.
fight. You're not from. You're not from Kane.
No.
Okay. I mean, Kane's a long ways from here, so that'd be weird if you were.
We're not from there.
You're with him?
I've got this group. They're kind of like a little group.
Hello.
Oh, you're all together, all five of you.
That was our cue, yeah.
Well, I'm like a gladiator. They can fight too. So if you need them to fight, they
Oh.
can fight.
We're holders. Wait. what was-
Handlers. Handlers.
Handler.
Him.
You're
He's a holder. I'm a handler.
oh.
Just to be
What's
clear.
Yeah.
what's a holder do?
It's
The only
from our
reason
village.
we-
You wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's a
I mean, if
cultural
I'm
thing.
ever hurt, he like hugs me and I feel a little better.
An emotional support role.
Well,
We're brothers.
your holder
Don't say
is
ew.
a brother?
We're brothers. It's not weird. We're brothers.
It's not.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
Ugh.
hey, listen. I guess if you're looking for a place, I might know something that can help you out. I tell you what, you look like the right guy. Give me a second. And he walks over, and you see he pulls on, like, there are swords all over this booth. Like, swords, different sorts of weapons, spears, everything. Just, like, shields, all of it, just, like, covering the ceiling, all of the walls. Everything but the door and the... Well, there's even on the back of the door, but the windows are empty and the floor is empty. He pulls on a chain that's hanging from the ceiling. That's, like, on the end of a mace. And you see he pulls it down. And as he does, there's the doors push back. And either, like, the back wall completely swings outward into the larger building. And you are now looking upon a small speakeasy. Why don't you guys step on in? I'm sure Marth at the front can help you out. He's just over there behind the betting counter. All right, he can find a good spot for you guys.
All right, thank you, mate.
Absolutely. Welcome to Quaint Tongue. And he closes. You see, as you step in, he lets go of the chain. It closes back in, and you're now in this small shop. There are no outside light in this room that you're now in. It's mostly just a couple of round tables. There's 3 doors, right? There's one in the back end. There's one like center back. There's one to the right back, and then there's a like staircase upward that has a door on the top of it. There's people milling about at the different tables around. They're drinking and things like that. And then there's also, at the back betting table is a a man who you presume to be Marth is sitting there just manning the counter. They've all kind of stopped and stared at you for a second and are all just kind of eyeing you up. Most of the people in here are not strong, like you would presume to have seen in a gladiator ring. Most of these people just seem to be well-dressed and are drinking expensive drinks.
I'm gonna walk over to Moth.
Hi there, travelers.
Hey, Moth. So, the guy
You can just...
in...
It's fine. That's fine. Hi there. How can I help?
Hello?
You're here, duh. He's a punchy guy.
Yeah, I noticed. He doesn't really have the brains of the operation, does he?
I
Nope.
can hear you.
Yeah, well,
He's got great ears.
we don't really like to do to people who just like to waltz in here now, do we?
He told us to come in.
Okay.
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
I know. Fine.
Xavier's doing his whole their business.
It's alright. It's alright, mate.
How can I, what are you looking to do here today?
Put him in a.
You
got a
looking
fighter?
to do a group fight? Are we looking to
No.
do a fight
I'm
at
mainly
all?
the fighter.
One fight.
I usually fight.
Everything. Final show. Craziest fight. Hardest fight.
You want
Pay-per-view.
you want him to take the one fight.
Weapons, magic, everything.
Yeah, I can fight.
you want him to take the final act.
Are you listening
He's a
to?
great headliner.
You
I'm
know
this
who
one.
he's fighting, right?
Don't care.
Who's he fighting?
Shavinator?
Shavinator.
The Shavinator.
Shavinator.
You can
The
take him.
Shavinator.
You can take him. Any
Do you
day.
Look at those muscles, mate.
Shavinator can't beat me.
I don't know if all 5 of you could fight the Shavinator,
Oh,
let alone you alone.
What's a shav? What's a shav? What's he do? Like a native?
Innator.
He's
How-
not
how
the
tall is
Shav. The Shavinator. How tall is he? You've never met him? Well, he's just over there. Why don't you introduce yourselves and you see if you still want to do it. He points over to the corner to a rather lone and laid back sitting elf. He's in the corner. He's actually like pretty well dressed, and he's just sort of sitting in the corner watching you guys with a smirk on his face.
Elf.
Hey, Shav.
Oh, shall we?
Hey,
How we doing?
how we all
I'm gonna
doing,
walk
gentlemen?
over to Shav.
You prefer
You gonna
Shav
step on
or
over?
Innator?
Yeah, I'll step on over.
All right. As you approach, he sort of just like eyes you up, but he's still sitting lounged back in his chair.
Hello, Shavinator. It's nice to meet you.
Hi there, Shavi's just fine.
Shall we?
What can So you're looking to have a bit of a fight today?
Yeah. How good are you?
How
good
good
are
am
you?
I? How good am I? Undefeated from all my time.
Have you ever fought Grapefruit?
He's fought 2
Grapefruit?
times.
Yeah, he's a Goliath.
Yeah, the Goliath back in Cain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fought him. Are you kidding?
Goliath.
You
come on.
beat him.
Who do you think taught him how to fight magic users? Me. I did.
Nah, I've never heard of you. Then.
I was the champion
never
of
heard of
Cain
you.
back in my day.
Kane. We
You're
don't.
from Kane?
You're from Kane, son of the Three Brothers and all that.
Yeah, the three brothers don't like the
No.
Kane ones.
I set up this place after I got word of who the 3 brothers actually were.
Who are the
Who
Three
are they?
Brothers?
You don't care. You're just some fighters.
Yeah, but
If
we-
I didn't care, I wouldn't have asked.
I'm a handler.
Yeah. Okay, handler or not, you shouldn't care about this fight. The brothers 3 aren't to be
We
trifled
have
with lightly.
snakes.
You have snakes. You have one snake. And he
Snake?
points at Akla.
Snake.
You're a snake.
That's me.
Snakes,
Hi.
not snakes. He's
I can
trying
make
to
more
make
snakes.
snakes.
He's trying to
Would
make
you
more
like to be a
snakes.
snake?
Well,
What are your thoughts
Yeah.
on snakes, Javi?
Here we go.
it's a snake. What do you want from me? All right, it's
Hold on, hold
A
on, hold
simple
on.
man. Simple man.
What if this? You fight our boy, and then as a reward for winning, Dr. Akla will award you his best potion of strength.
Your best potion of strength.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big strength.
Of
He makes it
strength.
himself.
Well, he holds up his arm. I've never really been one to use strength, but maybe
How
I
about
could
one
get
for
on the
keener mind? You know?
maybe I
Yeah,
could
he's
get on
got
the
strength potions, he's got intelligence, he's got speed, he's got all that.
Marth, and he looks over. He looks past you guys. What are my odds in this fight, would you say? And he sort of like looks at you, and he looks at Dreggy, and he's like, well, in a 1v1, probably 10 to 1 you, I'd say.
I like those
More gold coming our way then.
Oh,
I
so
like
confident
those
are
odds.
you?
My boy Dreggy doesn't lose.
I like to see him try.
And then I would like to take Dr. Aqua aside, put my arm over his shoulder, and say, you know, a skinny elf like this doesn't have much body mass to begin with, so most of it could be snake.
That's what I'm saying. The
regardless
bone to
of how
snake
this fight
ratio is
turns out.
incredible.
Exactly.
Incredible.
Regardless of how this turns out, you could make him a snake potion.
That's what I've been saying. Fantastic test
Okay.
subject.
Glad we're on the
Magical
same
too.
page.
Perfect.
Slider,
I'll start
I'm gonna
brewing it up.
Hey.
I'll start brewing
Wait,
it up.
why are
Right
we-
into the huddle?
Wait, why are we giving him a potion if I win? That doesn't make sense.
No, no,
we should
I
say
do.
if I lose, we give him the potion.
Yeah, both.
No,
both ways.
we'll give him a
He gets
different
one.
potion if he loses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what do we get if I win though?
If
I
you
talked to
money.
I asked
you
Oh,
win,
I asked
that's
Mark.
reward.
You don't get anything from me.
better.
I'm not saying from you. I'm saying what do I get?
Oh, well, I suppose it would be anything you put down for profit, and I mean, might be able to give you a place to stay for the night, but typically, like, we don't pay our fighters. The thrill of the
better.
battle is really what they look for.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I get free lodging and food
I suppose we could give you that. Yeah, we could
if I
do that.
perform at least.
Hey, doctor, what if we give him a potion beforehand? You know what I mean?
We don't want to make him too
They
strong.
can't
You
hit.
want to give him a potion beforehand.
Well, make the odds even because we'll be using magics on our boy.
Yeah.
That's fine, as long as you let me use my own magics.
Well,
I
what's
thought
he
you
wearing?
only used magic.
Well, there's other ways to fighting if need be.
Yeah, fighting with morning stars.
Oh,
Go
I'm
ahead,
so
Dr.
scared.
Aqua. You do your work.
Yeah, Doc, don't get to
Go
work.
ahead, Doc.
Ooh,
Whoa, Dr. Akla. Okay, all right.
We're pouring shit.
And he goes,
We're giving him the.
Then
He puts one of his fangs.
Hey, we're not giving him the
Milks
whole
it.
thing. All right.
he milks his own,
Milk it. Oh.
milks his own venom.
no.
Oh.
Well, I suppose I'll see you guys out on the battlefield then. And
One more
until
question.
then, oh
One
yeah.
more question, mate. One more. You know anybody named Nazim Khalil?
I don't know. Does he go around here? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what the. You got an itch there, or
yeah, just an itch.
I'll tell you what. I don't really know many people who come around these parts. Most of our people who come to see our fights are pretty secure. But I mean, if you're looking for someone, chances are they might find their way in here at some point.
That's all I need to hear. When's this fight, by the way?
Fighting starts at 8 if we're gonna be the last act, which, well, it seems we're going to be. Then we'll be on at 12.
Yeah, the defeation of what's your name again? Chauvinator.
The Chauvinator?
The
Chauvinist,
defeation
yeah.
of Chauvinator. That's headlines.
Well, I'm sure the defeation of what even is your name.
We're not doing the whole "I'm not from Kane" thing. Then my name's Dregalath. All right.
Is Regalath. Okay. Sure, little Reggie. We'll
Government
give
name,
you a
alright.
fight.
Reggie.
Reggie.
Yeah, Moth, put Reggie down for a fight against me at 12.
Hey, listen, hold on. put Dreggy down so we don't have to kill you right now. Just
Well,
Reggie down.
Reggie will be fine. Reggie will be fine.
put a D in front of there. You'll be good to go.
You see, Marth puts Reggie.
Marv, go ahead and put D. I'm serious. Not kidding. I am not kidding right now.
Hey, Shavinator's like staring bullets right now.
Moth, if you put Reggie, we're gonna kill your family.
No, okay, hold on. Calm down. He was just joking, but there's a thing about Nimes. It's really about respect. I'm not much of a fighter myself. I let him do all the hard work, but it's all about respect. So if you don't put that D, we'll have quite an issue.
Well, I'm just saying it's not really my place to disagree with the owner of the establishment. So.
Well, you just wrote down that name, so go ahead and put a D.
All right. Well, okay. Fine. And Shavinator kind of puts up his hands and.
I'll take the quill. Hey, I'll pull out my own quill. You know what?
No, it's okay. We'll put it ourselves. He goes and he adds the little D to it.
Thank you, mate. You know, Trovinator, that was a real sign of respect. I appreciate that. I know it's a little thing, but that's just something we got to keep.
Sure, if that's what it takes to make you happy.
You know what?
You know.
Fair fight, right? We'll keep just weapons.
Fair
whatever.
fight. Fair fight.
I
would have nothing else.
No
nothing
potions,
less.
Nothing.
It may be a couple potions, but
nothing less, I would say.
Even out, we're kind of up here. We'll give you a potion so you can kind of.
Well, we'll see it in the ring. We'll see
it the fight in about what you said, an hour.
Well, it's probably what it's almost dinner time, isn't it? So 8 o'clock. Yeah, it's coming up anyway.
Yeah, all right, we'll do it in. All right, team. Come on, team. Okay, what do we have? I've got something in my back pocket.
You got some stuff.
I've got two things in my back pocket. We can do. Wait, Greggy. We can do the big special. We can do the big special, man.
The big special? What's the difference?
It's a thing.
The special?
The special. We could do the Baphomet Brothers big special.
All right.
Boy, pulling out them guns. I've got. You ever heard of fairy fire?
Yeah.
Lights them up. And I've got one more. Should I give it to you or take it from him? That's my question. What do we think?
I don't know.
So I can give you inspiration or kind of just weave my words to make him fail. What do you think?
I think we should focus on messing him up as much as possible because he seems too confident. We gotta destroy his foundation.
Okay, you got it. I'll keep that on the back burner. All right, anyone else have anything?
I can give him I'll make him a non-snake potion. Fine.
You can do that. I'm a bit suspicious. I'm a bit suspicious of you.
It will be non-snake.
I'm still suspicious. You say that.
Minor snake elements involved, okay?
Let's just take that down. See, I caught you. Now let's do no snake, okay?
Ooh, okay, lower snake. I got it.
No, hold on, not lower. I heard that little word. I heard.
What?
No snake. No.
Minimal snake. Got it. Done. Locked in.
Zero snake, mate.
My
You
runes
want it to
do
work or not?
good amount.
What'd you say?
You want the potion to work or not?
Well, I'd like it to work, but I also like.
Minimal snake it is then.
Well, no. Mate.
Who's got the PhD here?
You?
What's a PhD?
I don't know. I just said 3 letters. All right.
All right. You know what? Anyone have anything? Mercator, you got anything that can spice them up? Any magics makes them more powerful?
I don't have anything to help him.
You don't have anything. Well, that's last cause.
Nope.
I have nothing.
What do you do? That's maybe we should start asking that question. Later time. You know what? I'm just getting riled up. I didn't mean it.
Could I also see your armor, Dreggy?
Which part of it?
Just like the armor in general.
I don't know if I trust that. My armor is very special to me.
Okay, well, you can wear it. Keep it on you. Okay?
It is on.
Alright. I'm gonna do one of my infusions then, Michael. I'm gonna do enhanced defense.
Okay. And that's gonna raise his
Give you +1
AC. Yeah.
AC by 1, yeah.
Dude, my AC is 18.
It's 19 now.
No, now
No,
it's
no.
18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
My AC is 12, I think.
Rough.
It's so bad.
How many hit points do you guys have?
Mine's even 12.
I'm at 3 right now.
Oh shit! You've been down this whole time.
I'm fine. I'm kicking. I'm
Oh
kicking.
god. Well, I can give you a little bit of.
I have 28 hit points.
I'll be fine. Won't worry about Draggy. I
Are
don't
you
think
at
it's
full,
power.
Draggy? You at
Nah,
full?
I'm at 27 right now because I took a
Alright.
point from the snow.
Here, I'll give you an extra, and I'll cast Healing Word first level. You'll gain it back.
All right.
All right. No one else has anything. So, what potion are you gonna give him?
I'm gonna brew one, and then, what do you think would be useful right now, Draggy? When you're fighting.
Well, strength is always very nice.
Okay.
I don't know other potions. That's the only one I know.
Strength. Would you like to be more resilient, faster,
Yeah, that
be
could
able to
work.
fly?
Fly.
I don't think the fly would really do much though.
It's not a fast fly. I'm not gonna lie to you. More of a hover.
I think stronger or more resilient would probably be the best.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. Although I am gonna get really strong with the special.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
but
want to be
even
more
stronger
resilient
would be
then?
pretty good, huh?
True, true. But I have to do my thing first.
I know.
All right.
To do our big special.
Mhm.
Should we do that now or when we walk in?
Well, how long does yours last?
Mine lasts, I'm pretty sure, a long time. Mine lasts a minute.
Mine does not last that long.
A minute.
But mine lasts a minute.
All
But I can do it twice.
We've got
I
to
can do 10 minutes or a minute, depending on what it is.
You could do 10 or a minute.
Depending on which one you pick, yeah.
Well, which one is the best?
I can do resilience for 10 minutes, or I could have you do more damage.
Damage in.
Damage?
Gotta be.
Well, I
If
can
he
try to.
tackles.
I can try to goad him. I can say, "Hey, if you're so good, let me take the first hit, so he won't ever have anything against me, right?
Mm.
Oh, if you're gonna beat me, let me hit you in the face with my Morning Star."
Right.
I think he'll fall for that one, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a good strategy. All right.
Okay,
Let's fight then and brew up that potion.
got it.
Cool. So you have probably maybe like an hour. Most people are like in the small space that you're in are just like kind of eating at this time. I assume this all happened like at a table on the other side of the room, right?
Yeah.
Most people in like this small room are just kind of like eating right now, and they got some stuff out of the kitchen that came out of one door, and the rest of them are just kind of like talking, and you see it's starting to fill up steadily. Like the doors have come open and closed a couple of times as more and more people are filing in. But all of them so far feel still quite like weak, like from a physical standpoint. None of them seem like gladiators or fighting kind yet. As you're
Probably because of them, brother.
what?
What?
We're not seeing any gladiators, maybe because the three brother or whatever.
Might be. But you know what? I'm gonna start taking bets.
Okay. All right. Now, they would know that they are supposed to place their bets with Marth.
Oh. Well, I can't take bets on the side.
I didn't say that. I said they would know that they're supposed to.
Uh huh.
Okay. So walk me through how you want to do this.
Any bets for the fight? Last fight.
For the last fight,
Yeah, last fight.
you see a couple of guys look over to you, like a personal bet.
Yeah, personal bet. Double your gold.
Double my gold.
That's right.
Well, Marth, what are the odds in the last fight there? Well, I predict them to be 10-1. 10-1. You tell me what. You do 15-1, and I'll give you my gold.
15.
15 to 1. Why would I give to you and not to Moth
Right.
if the odds are,
15 to 1. I've only got
Because doubling is better.
1,500 gold on me, so that could only be in a 100 gold bet you give me.
100 gold bet? I can do that. I'll tell you what. Take this. And he gives you 100 gold. Cling! Right on there. And I'll be looking for you later.
Of course, I'll be looking for you actually.
Well, I assume you're going to have to give me a lot more back than that.
But yeah, that's how betting works. If he loses, then you get 1,500, and if he wins, I'll just keep this.
Right, yes. That's how that works.
Yeah, I thought you understood that.
I did understand that. That's why I'm going to become looking for you
You
later.
said you'd be owing me money, though.
I said I what?
No, never mind. I'll see you later.
Yeah, well, have a great day, pal. Have a great
Yeah,
day.
anyways.
What a
Hey,
bozo.
Mark,
am I
I'd like to put this. I'd like to put all this on my boy.
right? He watched. Hey, wait, that's my. Marth said, free money. All right. On to Dreggy, you say.
I'm also giving the rest of my gold, which is 156.
Okay. So it's 100 and 156?
Yes. No, 156. So 156.
156 total.
So if Dreggy wins, she owes me 1,560 gold.
All right. And so he puts it onto, he puts it down like underneath his little cabinet, and you hear like a click, string, as it like drops away. All right. Sounds good.
All right.
156 gold put up against Dreggy. Anyone else? Anyone else? Any other bets? Any other bets? Quickly, before the fighting starts in the next hour. Quickly, quickly, quickly.
You got any fun odds on there?
Fun odds. Well, there's a couple of other good fights tonight. I heard there might be a gorilla in town, and some things like that if you were interested.
A gorilla.
I
Yeah.
want to fight a gorilla.
You're not fighting a gorilla, you're fighting the Shavanator.
I'll fight both.
I can't let you fight both. We have to keep you in pristine shape. You're a performer now. You work for us.
That's right.
All right.
I don't have any more money, so I can't bet on the other fights.
All right. Anyone
Can I
else want to hear about any of the other fights? And he sees he
Can
starts
I
to take
put
some other
money
gold.
on a gorilla?
You want to put some money on the gorilla? Well, I'll
Is
tell
it
you.
an actual gorilla?
It's, it's a gorilla with some traits. And there's also, our fighter against him is, well, he's an experienced woodsman, to say the least.
Gorillas don't live in the woods.
Yeah, they do.
Well, how many woods have you been to? Have you even seen a tree?
Gorillas will live in the
I've
woods.
seen a tree.
I've seen a gorilla in the woods before.
Gorillas live
The
in the
jungle.
jungle.
Gorilla lives in the jungle.
Yeah, what's a jungle made of? Wood, mate.
A jungle? What's a jungle?
They're in the jungle's made of woods. I don't know what you...
Yeah, but it's not like the woods are the woods. The jungle's a jungle.
Yeah, but a jungle's like
Woods are
the woods. I mean, the jungle's like the woods.
So
Jungles are
how
glorified
much
wood.
of a disadvantage are you putting on this gorilla?
Well, I'd say the gorilla probably only has like a 20% chance of winning, I'd say.
1 in 5 then.
1 in 5, yeah.
So you can
But it'll be an entertaining fight, to say the least.
quintuple your money.
Sorry.
Yeah, but you can decituple your money. You get 10 times your money if you bet on Dreggy.
True. That's free
10
money.
times.
The
That's free.
Dreggy fight odds are looking pretty good, but, well, I mean, let's be honest. Let's consider our two fighters right now.
We are, don't you worry.
Oh,
Dreggy.
we are, right.
Could you tell
And
me
the
a
other
little bit
one.
about Cesar Chavez, whatever his name is?
Oh, about Shavi? Oh,
Yeah,
well,
Who the hell is Caesar Chavez? The Shamanator.
So the Shavanator, well, he's known for his tricks, his secrets, but most primarily he's known for his companion that fights alongside him, his creature,
Well, you
as it
didn't
were.
tell us it was a 2-on-1.
We said it was a 1v1.
Yeah,
It is a 1v1.
1, mate.
It is a
Now
1v1.
Look,
He
No
walks
companion
out.
then.
He walks out on the crowd alone.
Yeah, but then he fights 1v. Go ahead. ahead, mate.
What real rules are there in a fighting ring?
What you mean? It's
What?
in 1v1. It's the only rule, basically.
That was
Well,
our rule.
Name.
We like to
was
bend the
pretty
rules for the sake of the
established.
thing. It's not really, it's not a...
Hold on. Here's my question. If his little buddy just comes out later, but you call it a 1v1 because he started that
Well-
way, jumping in.
He doesn't walk out.
Yeah, but he walks out and then suddenly there's another fighter. Ain't that right? Two.
Well, he walks out, and then there's another fighter.
Right, so watch this.
That's two. That's
One guy
two.
walks out, and then suddenly there's 4 other fighters. Same concept, innit?
No, because you would have to climb out.
Or in.
And we could touch you.
And you couldn't
And you
touch.
can't touch his companion?
I didn't say that.
Well, you kind of implied it.
But yeah, you
Well, I
really
didn't
are-
say it.
You really implied that.
Well, I didn't
Yeah,
say
you-
it.
Even
You're
Drake.
going to jump in his ring.
Well,
If someone
I
jumps,
didn't
if
say it.
someone
There's-
gets in that ring,
Hold on. Hear me out. If there are no real rules in fighting, what is to stop us from getting in the ring anyway?
Well, you're not allowed in the ring. You agreed to a
There's no
1v5.
real rules. in
You agreed to
fighting.
a 1v1.
Hold on. Here's my
So
question.
did he, but if it's going to be a 1v2, then there's no point.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
If, hypothetical, a magical dragon would slip out of someone's mouth and start fighting, fine, right?
Well,
you can't touch him. He's
You
magic.
can't touch him. You can't
Or
touch
like
him.
if
He's not
someone's
real,
blood
just like
turned
your
into a
little
cat.
thing.
well, I
Yeah,
suppose.
someone is a cat.
I mean, it's you think a cat's gonna walk out on the field?
Well, maybe. We're not actually
There's
sure.
no rules in fighting.
Yeah, no rules.
But
Just no 1v1.
well, all right. Listen, if you
Even
want to
1v1
change,
rule.
if you want to change the bet, we can. All right.
What?
But
not
I'll
saying
and I'll
change the
let
bet.
all 5 of you compete against the Shavanator.
Well, no. It's going to be 1v1, same odds. But then suddenly, more things will appear, like you said.
Oh.
See, mate.
What? I tell you what.
Hold on, where's Chauvinator? I look around the bar. Chauvinator,
Yeah. What can I help you with?
come here, mate. I'll tell you this right now. If any other creatures appear in that fight besides you, and I mean you, this little elf, you'll see more fighters appear on the other side.
But
You
it's
understand?
Shavanator. I'm just Shavi.
All right, go ahead.
I need
Yeah,
that.
but
If
you know what I mean, don't you? No, you and me both.
if Nader doesn't show up, it's not really a real fight, is it?
Yeah, and that's
What's it-
Reggie. And
What
then
does 1v1 mean?
He's gonna show up midway.
Well, it is a
Exactly.
1v1. We are one.
Oh, we've got someone like that too.
My
You know-
brother and I are one. We are very.
Yeah, you can't prove it. You can't. Prove
cannot
it.
break
You can't
us,
pro-
dude.
You can't prove that wrong.
Huh?
Our third brother, Sammy.
Sammy.
Brother. Third,
Come on.
three brothers. Wait.
You're the 3 brothers.
No.
No.
We're 3 brothers. We're not the 3 brothers.
And we're not from Kane.
No.
Listen, if you're having second thoughts about fighting me, that's all right.
I don't
It's
think
okay
you've
to
heard
have second
anything
thoughts.
we've said.
We can
I don't
call it
think
off
you've
if
heard.
you want. I won't be hurt.
The fight will go on. But just so you know, you cheat. We cheat.
I'm not cheating, but I won't be out there alone. I encourage
And
you.
it's not a 1v1.
If you're concerned, hey, listen, if you're concerned, have your group join you. I would love a fair fight.
If it's not a
You would
1v1,
too.
then it's not a 1v1.
Here's my thing. All of us will join in, huh? The odds stay the same.
The
How about
odds can stay the same.
that? Hey, Marv, put the rest of us down.
Okay, sir. If you insure, I thought you're just a holder, but okay. And you see, he starts
holder.
to mark it down.
The job of a holder.
Okay, all right. And he
All
puts
right,
the 5 of
Sometimes
you
the
down to
holders want to
join.
get their hands
There are
dirty.
only 5 of us here. Only 5.
Only
No
5.
secret.
No secrets. No secret weapons of other people. 5.
Nothing up my sleeve.
Okay, a 5. All right.
Hey, when
5
we say
v2.
5,
Right? Yeah, nothing. Don't take them out, though.
The Shavanator says he can take it, so you know.
Yeah. All right, let's get to this fight. When's it happening?
Well, the fights are about to start. Why don't you head out on the well, it's not your fight yet. There's some other fights first, and then your fight's coming
my
up.
bad.
So
Sorry.
Short rest.
And why
beforehand?
don't you head through that door back there? And he
rest.
points to up the
Short rest.
stairs, and you guys can hang out down the first booth on the right. Got it?
All right, we're resting for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
You head on. Do you want to go up into the booth right away, or?
Yeah, we're going right to somewhere where we can rest, and we're just.
All right. So the only place he really gave you yet is the booth that he pointed at up on the battle stage, right? So that's the only place that you really know, other than like this immediate table that you've been working at for the past like hour.
Okay.
So
Oh.
as you walk upstairs, you see in front of you a massive arena. This is where the bulk of it. The building below, the like room below, had a low ceiling, and now this is the massive like fighting chamber upstairs. You walk out and you see like it's Coliseum-styled seatings all the way up. There's a number of booths up one strip, and that's where you guys are positioned. You're positioned as the first fighter ring down on the first booth. Shavanator is in the booth already. You guys go in and try to take your seats, and you're able to, and you take a seat, and Shavanator's just kind of looking at you guys, and he's sort of already like started to like meticulously put on his like leather garments and a large blue hat. Red hat. I have blue on the mind from something else.
He's colorblind.
Hey, listen. It's a large red, like orangey red hat with a burnt red overcoat with some leather garments along. You see the crowd is eruptingly loud. It is it feels like everyone off the market has come here somehow. And there's also a gate on the far end that wasn't, that you didn't know existed. And this is the massive gate that most people are coming into, but it still doesn't open out into the outside. So you're not sure like how exactly the process is to get in over there. Inside the booth is quieter, so you might be able to get some sleep in there if you wanted to rest.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my hit die.
Okay, cool. You guys are going to be sitting for the next hour as multiple fights are happening in front of you. You're seeing like people walking out and fighting different beasts, 1v1s, 2v1s. They're holding all sorts of different weapons as they're fighting, all sorts of different garments and styles and acts. Some of it feels much more performy. Some of it feels very real. The stuff with the animals feels almost out of hand. In fact, one of the gladiators gets sploon, like his innards get sploon out as he's fighting. And so they're it's not looking great. But the crowd's loving it. They're going hog wild. The bets and the money is exchanging hands all over the place, and everyone in this place is excited. During your short rest, you have the opportunity to take any hit dice that you'd like. So make sure you roll those and track it. If you have anything else you'd like to do, now's the time to do it before the fight.
I'm gonna give Dreggy the potion of boldness that I brewed earlier.
Okay.
Um,
And that was that an instant brew, so you didn't have to wait for that?
yeah.
Yeah.
That was
In the alchemy jug, yeah?
no, that was from a spell slot.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And then I'll drink my daily potion.
Okay.
Do I get to roll for that one?
Tell me what that is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to roll.
Yeah. That's gonna be
Yeah, let's see.
Ultra Self for 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'm getting snake-like.
We're
We're slithering.
He's altering himself to look like the snake he wants to be.
Snake here,
Where
man.
is
Always
snake?
wanted to be. Oh.
How long does the potion last?
So the one I just took was for 10 minutes. Yours is gonna last for a minute.
So I shouldn't drink it now.
No.
No. We should
But
do
once
all
you
that stuff
drink
at
it-
once.
Once you drink it, you get a D4 for every attack roll and saving throw for a minute.
Okay.
That is goaded. So it's like bless.
Yeah. For a minute, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, is there anything else that needs to happen during our short rest? No?
Nope.
All right. Then, as the rest of the fights have died out, the last fight in front of you was the gorilla. It was a large, silvered, haired, four-armed gorilla that bust out from the side, like massive door in the stadium as it approached a small little dwarf with a spear. And this dwarf, heavy plate, has been fighting back this gorilla and eventually, like, slammed it. He had an electrical essence that was endued onto his spear that he was able to sort of like zap it back, and eventually he was able to corner it back and, like, making a large performance out of it, corner this gorilla back into the crate. The crowd was quite impressed with the act, and as he heads off, you see Marth come over to you. Guys, quick, you're on next. Come, hurry up to your sides. Slavi, you head over there, and you guys follow me. Follow me. And he leads you down, back downstairs to the third door that was in the room behind the betting counter. And he says, now, when Slavinator calls you out, it's time for the 5 of you to head on out there. Oh, God. What's your group name? Quick.
Shit.
Not from Cain.
Yeah.
Not from Cain?
Brothers not from Cain.
We're the 3 brothers, not from 5 brothers, not from Cain.
The 5 brothers not from Cain.
That's in parentheses at the end. 5 brothers not from Cain.
Okay.
Not from Cain.
Okay.
Also, no relation to the brothers 3.
5 brothers
No
not
relation.
from Cain.
Brackets.
No relation to the brothers 3.
Yeah, square brackets for the
Square. Okay. I got it. Okay. And he runs off.
Curly brackets. There's only 5 of us.
Right.
Right. You hear from on the other side of the door, the crowd has gone wild, and you hear the echoing, booming voice of the Slavinator. Now, ladies and gentlemen, is the time for my return to the battlefield. A long time I've waited for the proper competitor, and now it seems the time for me to fight again. And you hear there's a crowd eruption as he does this. Now, it seems I have the wonderful pleasure of introducing you to the brothers 5, who have no relation, not from Cain, who have no relation to the brothers 3. Introducing them. And the crowd,
there's only
like,
5 of
half
us.
cheering, confused, as you guys, the
pull out-
door magically opens up, and you're standing on the sand pit in front of you.
I pull out my sham.
Yeah, you hear bagpipes.
My sham. Wait, is that you?
That's me.
I got a sham, dude.
We're playing a classic duet song.
Okay, you're playing the classic duet song. Wow, okay. All right. The crowd is confused. And they're like, as you start playing, they're just like looking at you like, what are we? And the
My bagpipe's the
Slavinator.
one that's made out of the goat as well.
Oh, wow. That's a lot to digest. Okay. The Slavinator, like, looking at you guys, is like, well, I hope I make it a quick and easy fight. Who all bets on me? And you see the crowd once again goes wild as they're all, like, shouting that they took a great bet after your measly performance. A 5v1 never struck me down. Well, let's kick it off. And
Okay, so I also wanted to say that I had my spell prepared. The second Dreggy does his thing, I'm shooting my spell on him.
okay,
Instantly.
got it. Anything else? Anyone else holding an action as he finishes up his speech?
Drink the potion.
Drinking a pot.
I'm gonna touch Dreggy and give him guidance.
Guidance?
That's a
Release
1d.
Agira.
What'd you say?
Release Agira.
Oh, all right. So you're holding, releasing a Gire as soon as combat starts?
Yeah.
Mark, anything?
I'm gonna cut my hand again.
Instant.
No.
We talked about this.
You all,
Come on,
like,
that's-
look at Mark as he cuts his hand open. Dreggy and, Guffin, your hair perks up.
Let's go, Mike.
And, as everything happens, Slavinator finishes up his speech. He looks to you, and he, like, sort of whispers, like, only to you guys. Well, I guess we should get this easy. I promise I'll take it slightly easy on you guys. As he whoosh, and out of his hands comes a fire, a flame, the same color as the robes he has on. It fills the antechamber of this room, and out of it, it drops to the ground, morphing together, forming into an 8-foot fire lion that is standing next to him. Everyone will roll initiative at the start of next session, as that's where we're going to pick up with next session, the fight with the Slavinator.
Slovenia.
He's done.
Uh-huh.
He's done. son.
He's done for. He's done for.
One round.
If everyone can write down, or at least just remember what their held action is, that's the only important thing you have to hold on to for next session. Got it?
Cool.
Cool. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for playing. I hope you had a good time. Pulling it out right before that comment session. I'm nervous for you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of sweating a bit here.
Nah,
I'm just saying, guys. You know,
you shouldn't be.
I know what this guy's like looking at. I'm like, woo.
Yeah, you know.
If I was in the
You're
crowd,
worried about us
I'd have
fighting
taken.
Dominator?
Yeah, if I was in the crowd, I would have taken the bet. I'm just saying.
Really?
We'll point out all the stops.
You'd better, because the 15 to
You don't
1
even
odds
know
are
what
not
kind of
great.
Combo we're about to have,
You don't even know, dude.
you don't even know.
You don't get it.
The bathroom at Brava's
I
big.
look like a full-ass snake right now. Come
Oh
on
no,
now.
my camera died right now. You do look like a whole ass snake though. That's true.
Yeah.
camera
I'm
down.
scared.
Just switch over to the other camera that's in the room.
Yeah, I'll just come over here. Hey. Alright guys. Wait, you have to
There he
unmute.
is.
Alright guys, that's how we're gonna end. Wait, my camera's back. We'll just do that. That was awful. Oh my god, that was so bad.
You gotta work on these exits.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
guys.
not great.
Well,
That's gonna end it for today's
Well,
session.
guys.
Thanks so much for tuning into today's episode. I really appreciate it. Make sure to follow the subscribe down below for our next episode, and we'll see you around. Thank you guys. Bye.